The last episode, you guys had quite the fight. Yeah. There was a bunch of stuff going on in that one.
Yep.
I don't remember Kezra doing anything.
I remember he vomited a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Retching.
Good times.
I remember almost expending all of my bonus heal spells for the day. Yeah, I'm looking at Benson and Kezra.
If you're trying
You didn't heal me.
I did?
No, I used a healing potion.
Oh, right. I almost did.
You used medicine on me and actually got it.
Right.
If you're attempting to make me feel bad, good luck.
Yeah, it's your fucking job. You're good for one thing.
It's my job, and it comes at a literal cost. I am keeping track of how many times I heal you guys.
So many invoices magically appeared in Kezra's back pocket.
I imagine Kezra's the guy that when he gets an invoice in the mail for a hospital bill, he just shoves it in the trash.
It's for collections.
Just burning hands. It
Comes out of his tax returns.
Go away.
Then he bitches about it.
Damn it, why do they... Oh, yeah, they're right. That.
Yeah.
Benson's payment is literally running through everything for you.
Well, I mean, that does take he does take all things in
Taking
consideration.
12 attacks in a single round right to the face.
I'm not saying
Having
that...
2 internal organs damaged.
I'm not saying that Adelar is going to charge Benson his normal rate, because he's not your run-of-the-mill, got into a bar fight kind of guy. He's definitely putting his work in. But
So you get a discount for face tanking.
Yes.
Yeah.
A discount, not the whole thing.
Yeah, the discount.
20%, I guess.
Yeah.
So we just entered a very interesting room.
Yes.
You did. Now, I actually want to take the listeners into their mind's eye. We're going to have a little flashback here to start off this episode. So I want you to imagine a dark and damp stairwell. Looks like it's descending into some kind of dungeon. And there's 2 figures walking down. They're only illuminated by a torch in the guard's hand, as you see as he's walking in front. And we see a familiar man behind him. The guard looks back and he says, "Well, I don't know why I want the man, but he's been giving us a ton of trouble, so he's yours if you want him."
Abadar has told me to look after this man, and Abadar always expects a return on investment. He is of particular interest to me.
Well, that's your prerogative, I guess. Well, there he is. And they walk down a long corridor of jail cells, and Adelar steps out front, and he sees...
Well, hello, Kezra.
Oh, do you again? Here to sell me on your false god?
Abadar is as real as the coin in my purse, and this coin's about to pay your bail.
Here to bail me out again?
Indeed.
Well, I can't say I'll complain.
I heard you've been causing quite a stir tonight. Says that jailer's been telling me you've been talking in a strange language.
Oh. Yes. Well, they'd probably be quite upset if they could understand me, so I keep it to my secret language.
A secret language, huh? Did you make it up yourself?
No, of course not. You wouldn't know it. I wouldn't expect you to. But it's the language of the dragons. If you must know.
Language of the dragons, you say? Well, as you might know, as you've heard, well, I don't know if you actually come to any of my teachings, but I am quite the scholar, and I would be interested in learning the language of the dragons. Tell me, Kezra, where did you learn this?
Typically one learns the language from another dragon. I encountered one long ago in my home. But that is a long time ago. But he thought me important enough to teach him to teach. I certainly proved him wrong, though.
I'm not so sure about that. Abadar's told me that he expects great things from you. And at this, Adelar pulls out a coin purse, tosses it to the jailer, looks at Kezra and says, "I'm looking for a teacher. Do you think you can teach me this language of the dragons? It pays well."
Kezra follow the coin through the air to the dealer or the jailer. Looks back. I guess I do find myself out of work these days. You get me out of here, and I'll try to teach you.
It is done. Let's go.
They might need this too. And he pulls something from his side and hands it to Adelar. It looks to be a pair of manacles.
He just kind of tosses it up in the air in his hands. Looks back at the jailer, tosses it back, and says, Abadar's powers you have no idea about. I will be fine.
Well, it's your funeral.
As Kezra walks by the jailer, he's like towering over him because he's huge.
Yeah.
He just like looks at the jailer like leering. He does like a fake out, like right. See you next time.
And Kezra and Adelar leave the jail on their journey together.
Frenzies.
Best friends.
He's the best friend. Best friend. Kezra and Adela.
So now we know why Kezra was able to read the. I think it described it as childish writing on the wall, as it was written in Draconic language. And I'll remind you, it said, "Beware, mighty dragons." Mighty was spelled wrong as well.
You guys are like, he's chuckling at how poorly it's spelled and written.
Does that scribbling mean something to you?
It says, well, they tried to say, beware mighty dragons. But I can assure you, whoever wrote this was not nearly strong enough to survive encountering a dragon. It's probably bullshit. But it is legible Draconic, I can assure you that.
Draconic.
Yes.
Helmite Hill.
Yes.
This is unsettling, friends.
Well, those creatures before were speaking it, I believe.
And it does line up with the fact that the creatures here seem to worship Dahak.
What is that brown thing in the center of the room?
So there's a big pile of what looks like rubbish, but it's piled neatly. So
Kezra's gonna cast some detect magic on the room.
yeah, detect magic. So you sort of go whoopity whoopity whoopity, detecting magic on the room. You don't sense the presence of any magic here.
After you, Benson.
I will approach the large stack of shit.
The moment you walk into the room,
That's why I go in first.
two small-looking lizard men jump out, and they look like this.
Oh my god.
I love them.
Oh my god.
I know what those are.
They're adorable.
How big are they?
They're small, and they come out, and they go, "Stand back! We be mighty dragon!"
Oh my god, it's their gang.
My god. Where are they?
They're right on top of the pile. They jumped up from behind the
Are they
pile.
speaking? Are they speaking in a language I understand?
They are speaking... I'll say they're speaking Draconic.
Can I roll
So it's
a
gibberish.
check on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lore dragons or arcana?
Do lore dragons.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
Benson's more amused than anything
yes.
else.
20.
20. You can tell that these are kobolds.
GPS's first interaction with kobolds.
Kezra starts laughing. He's like, mighty dragons.
Yes, we mighty dragons. Oh, you should be fearful of us. We come as with dragon blood in our veins.
And one of them has like a cockeye. It sort of just like wobbles about.
Because it's like muddled blood is more like it. Stand down.
How dare you? We have blood of dragons. Me, Pib, and this Sarf.
So Benson's going to speak up and goes, "Do you think you could do some of us the common courtesy of speaking the common tongue?"
Oh, yes, sir.
Thank you very
We're all
much.
just like growling at each other.
Clearly, you are terrible and powerful.
Yes, we're terrible and powerful. But you know, those cultists, they don't think that. Even though we have blood of dragons in us, they laugh at us and say we are nothing compared to their god.
I immediately want these in our party forever.
No, Benson, don't encourage them.
They'd make fine pets.
How long have you been down here?
We've been down here for ages, as dragons live forever. Have you come to worship us?
Not today.
Why not? We are of dragon blood.
We have another task to complete.
Well, perhaps you will help us in ridding these defectors. They did not come here to worship us, so they must die.
Well, clearly we must clear the rabble from your temple, so what would the reward be, mighty dragon?
Oh, well, we have many treasures here.
And they point at the pile of of just garbage in the middle of the room.
Benson is just smiling and happy.
What's to stop us from killing you now and taking your things?
Well, because we are powerful dragons.
Yes, I'm sure. Do they have anything, now that we see them, do they have anything in particular that's interesting on their person?
They literally have just like rags of, or like cloaks, and one of them has a dagger, the other one has a spear. They look pretty shoddily made.
Awesome.
Thank you for doing us the courtesy of talking to us before you attacked.
Kezra is going to walk up and just grab the dagger out of that one's hand.
How dare you? That is mine.
Is this really necessary, Kezra?
He likes bullying people.
A 16 athletics against their fortitude DC.
Yes, the fortitude DC. Yeah, no, you take it out.
Yes.
I just swipe it.
No, who are you to take from a a descendant of great dragons?
I have far greater draconic blood in me than you will ever have.
Oh, do you? Oh, you must, huh?
Wait, what?
Why don't you show me some of your draconic powers?
He's trying to call you on your bluff.
And I activate my claws, and my arms get covered in scales.
I go,
Blue scales.
a real dragon!
And they begin to worship you, it seems.
So I think so Adelar is hearing all this.
Very fine.
He makes his way up towards the room, sees these little dragons prostrating before Kezra, and Adelar says, "Oh, Kezra, it seems you have made some friends."
Oh, great one! What should we call you?
My draconic name is Kezra de Rajan.
Kezra de Rajan. What is thy bidding?
I'd like you to tell me more about this place and these cultists.
Benson's so confused right now.
How did...
How many are there? We've only been on this northeastern wing here.
Oh, there are many. We have lost count, your greatness. But we can tell you that we moved in here only because they abandoned whatever they happened to be doing here.
And he points, and there seems to be a rudimentary hole in the wall. It's only about like 3 feet wide and 3 feet deep, and you can see it looks like they had like random pipes and pieces of metal. Looks like they were trying to dig.
He hands the dagger back to the kobold now that he's...
Oh, thank you for your gracious blessing.
Well, while he is talking to them and they are revering him, I'm going to search the room.
Okay. So you search the room. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
18.
18. So you find within all the trash that's sort of sitting there in the center. They continue to call it their hoard as they're speaking. After about 20 minutes of the dialogue and stuff like that, and you're looking. You're searching through it. You can find bits of dented coins and precious metals. When you tally it all up, it comes out to about 15 gold pieces worth.
Lovely.
Yeah, man.
Are we taking their hoard? Is that what's going on, or?
Oh, yeah.
Tribute.
Oh, please, we are not worthy of this. Kezra is much more powerful than us.
And Benson is just laughing to him, trying not to laugh. So, Lord Dragon.
What is it, Benson? You've never seen greatness before. I'm trying to tell you.
None as amazing as this. So, Lord Dragon, what is our next move? For thy are powerful.
Oh, are these your worshippers as well?
You could say that.
Can we be in charge of them?
No. They are independent thinkers, but they do serve me in some capacity.
Oh, do you not dominate them as dragons usually do?
Oh, yes, you have dominate person.
I need not for this group here.
Mana from heaven.
But they do provide their usefulness. Trust me.
Good.
This is great.
That's the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, Elk is just like confused. But he's just like, okay, this is
We are
happening.
going to be exploring more of this downstairs. How did you all end up down here?
Oh, well, we've been down here for ages.
Ages, eh?
Yes, we were. In fact, there were the goblins, goblin friends.
Yes.
We call us neighbors.
The Bumblebrushers knew of you.
Oh, yes.
They failed to mention.
Did they mention they had friends?
I think they only mentioned the bear.
They only mentioned
Yeah,
the bear.
they only mentioned the bear.
That's
mascot.
fair.
And how long ago did the cultists show up?
I think it's been a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a year.
You know how to count. Okay.
That will be fine.
So, my terrible
5
tiny,
years.
my terrible tiny friends, what are your names?
I am Pib.
He was the green one, and this is Zarf, and he was the red one that had the wobbly eye.
Pip and Zoff. Very well. I think that if there's nothing else we are interested in this room, we should probably keep moving.
Yes, Pippin's off. You two stay in this room. I don't want you leaving. We are going to clear out the rest of the cultists, and if we need you, we will call on you.
Well, how are we to serve you in here?
Would you like to come along?
Are there cultists?
We plan on murdering all of the cultists.
Well, they scare us, so perhaps we will look as you rip their throats out.
Very well.
All right, as we leave,
Cheerleaders.
Benson makes an enormous show of opening the door for Kezra.
He struts through.
Held.
Very high.
Oh, great one! You've trained them so well.
Oh, God.
I speak in Draconic to Kezra, and I say, and playing along, I say, "My liege, which way do you want to go?"
I say we head back out to the hallway.
Great one. He knows your name.
Yes, this one has been with me for a long time. He has been around long enough for me to actually consider him a friend.
That's very sweet.
Oh, man.
As soon as Benson hears that, he just dies laughing.
Oh my gosh!
God bless whoever wrote this.
Oh my god!
That's Amanda Hammond.
God bless her.
Lovely little kid.
Wonderful. I was not expecting this, but I love it.
We have found our Boblin the Goblin.
Yes, we have. All right, so we're gonna make our way to
Yes.
back to the main hallway.
So with Pib and Zarf in tow,
Oh, boy.
you exit their horde, their horde room, and you make your way back to the main hall. So when you go back to the main hall, let me go ahead and move it here. You could either go south. There are 3 hallways going south, and then there's one hall. There's 3 doors on the eastern end of this hallway.
So many choices.
There's also, as you come out from the hallway, the farthest hallway east on the northern side, you look left and you can actually see that there are staircases. There's a huge staircase that goes up and down, but it's completely flooded with rubble.
Would we be able to deduct that this is probably the collapsed staircase from above?
Yeah. You could easily see that there part of this would definitely go up to the courtyard.
Right.
But there's another staircase that goes down farther.
And that's covered with rubble as
That
well.
is also covered with rubble.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now,
So
we heard that this staircase collapsed recently, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, where shall we go? Do we want to head to the south, or should we keep going?
I did like our systematic approach.
Start from the one end here. And
Yes, maybe, I don't know how these other rooms are situated, but maybe we can do some reconnaissance and see if we can have the 2 angles of entry like we did before.
Master Elkwood, that sounds like it's up your alley.
okay, certainly. You just
Pippin's off. What do you know of these rooms over on this side?
Oh, well, the things in these rooms are no match for you. There is, there seems to be a walking Hell Knight down in the southern wing. He has followers.
A walk-in Hell Knight.
what?
Yes, he has a skull for a face, and he lumbers.
Alak. Oh, wait, is it Draconic?
No, I'm speaking in Macama.
All right, Alak, do you know anything about this?
Any walking Hell Knight that's supposed to be dead is a force I'm scared to deal with.
At this first door, Kezra is... while Alk's doing his perception, I'm going to detect magic the room from behind the door.
Okay. You detect magic into that room.
Yeah. Elk's actually he's by this door. He's going to percept by here because God, walking Hell Knight.
Kezra feels heavy magic behind this door.
By the door we're
boy.
at here.
Yeah, so on the southern wing, the westernmost hallway, he goes down and he detects magic behind it, and heavy magic coming from behind it.
Anything, Kezra?
There is something behind this door.
Okay.
Well, my lord, allow me to enter first.
No, let me. I want to percept. Well,
Yeah, what was
percept as
your
well.
perception?
Yeah, I didn't roll it yet. 17.
17. Yeah, you don't hear much.
After you, Sir Benson.
So I look to the group and I say, judging by the description that we were given, I wonder if this is a Hell Knight that was buried with one of these powerful magic items. If it is undead, my powers would be quite potent against it. So I agree that Benson should go first, but perhaps I should follow, but keep a safe distance, unlike my attempt upstairs.
I also have a few tricks up my sleeve for the undead, but your support is appreciated.
We've already encountered them before, so there's plenty of reason to believe there's more.
Can I stealthily open the door?
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Oh boy.
That clickety armor.
I, for some reason, have no negatives, but okay.
It should be like a -6 or something for that armor of yours.
Sweet. All right. Woohoo! It's actually a 15, but
Oh, there we go. All right, so you open the door. It has like a slight tug at first, but you eventually open it. And
by the way, I don't think I technically have heavy armor.
What are you wearing?
Pretty sure I just have a chain breastplate or something.
Chainmail?
Yeah.
Chainmail's still
Yeah, it's
pretty
probably a
loud.
medium armor. This chain shirt and this chainmail.
Yeah, chainmail is medium.
I'll figure that out later.
Got it.
Keep going.
As you open this door, 4 monuments loom in this dark, somber room, each with prominent carvings of black-winged angels and various stylized pentagrams. Burnished plaques along the floor next to each sepulchre bear the names of those interred within, while atop the northern wall near the ceiling, the words Sepulchre of the Nail are carved in prominent relief.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
This room has 4 sarcophagus in them.
Yep.
Sarcophagi.
I will slowly move up to where I can see the opening
Yeah.
and check around the corner.
Yeah, so you can see about 10 feet in front of you. The wall just sort of opens up. It doesn't look like there's a door. It just sort of looks like like an archway, perhaps. As you go up and you turn the corner to look, you see 5 skeletons, and one skeleton who's wearing Hell Knight armor.
Oh, dear God. Benson, you have to kill this thing and put that Hell Knight armor on. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're Hell Knight. That'll be so fucking badass.
This is where this is going.
Benson's slowly becoming Hell Knight.
What do you do?
I turn back to Aladar.
Adelar.
Really? God,
Yes.
I still get this wrong.
Adelar.
Sorry, buddy. I just go, 5 undead. 1 larger undead.
And I say, you be my shield. I will be your sword.
This is what that Hell Knight looks like.
Ooh, he's badass.
He has sick pauldrons that are like spiky with awesome red, and then a giant halberd, and he looks really fucking cool.
I realize I'm a paladin, sword and board, but Jake knows how much I love poleaxes, and that thing looks tasty.
Can we see this room now?
Yeah, let me go ahead and reveal it.
You said 5 skeletons, and he and him, or he's one of the 5?
5 skeletons and him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a lot.
Oh no, it's a skeleton blender.
Oh, boy.
It might be a recreation of that. So you guys see 5 skeletons and what looks like a skeletal Hell Knight.
So Benson takes up his shield and sword and rounds the corner.
Oh, shit. I was going to do something.
Too late. Do you speak, Spectre?
You're speaking in common?
I don't have any other language
Okay.
to speak.
So the skeletal Hell Knight from the back opens his mouth and out comes a hellish voice. Why are you here in my resting place?
I came here to help a group of friends, and it would seem that things have changed. Why are you here, Spectre?
I am here because I cannot rest. You will be the one who rests.
We will see.
Roll me initiative.
Oh, my God. This was like the first right turn in from the main door. I'm like terrified.
It's a good thing you guys didn't go that way because this fight is going to be fucked up.
Oh yeah, we could have went in there and just.
You absolutely could have just made it right.
Eddie! Of all the times! Our cleric is terrified of the undead, apparently.
But Benson was ready.
Benson, all right, going around the table. Elkwood,
14.
Benson.
22.
Oh, yeah.
Do me a favor. What is your dex mod?
I don't think I have one.
Okay.
No. It's 0.
Well, now that there's a lock, so do you want to go first? You'll go first. Don't worry about it. Because a lock out of 22 as well. Kezra
15.
and Adelar.
8.
That's a nice.
If there's ever a time to not roll a natural 1, it was this time.
Real quick, Jake, do they have bows or do they have, like...
They're comparable to the skeletal guards that you guys fought last time, so they just have scimitars. Benson, it is your turn, my boy.
So are we going to say what Kezra is trying to do before
While you all spoke, I crawled behind the sarcophagi and like positioned myself on the other side of this 10-foot opening.
So Benson sees what he is trying to do. I know what my cleric friend is trying to do. So I grab my shield, I move up 5 feet to just in front of the first skeleton. I wait for them to flood over me, and I just scream, "Thy will be done."
Benson's going full paladin mode.
Damn right he is.
Wait, are you going to swing at that one?
Yeah, I'll swing at that one.
All right.
I missed.
All right.
Right shield.
Raises his shield. Next is a lock. A lock's way in the back.
What's his speed?
20. He's got a whole speed of 20 feet, so let's see how far he can go with this.
Would have double stride.
He can get there.
Okay, so he gets right behind Benson.
Actually, he can't get past him.
Oh my god.
With a double move, he can.
Yeah, with a double move. Okay.
Double move, he can get there.
All right, and then he's going to do one strike at the skeleton directly in front of Benson.
I'm so nervous right now.
18 on the die. He absolutely hits.
Good.
Go ahead and do a D10. He brings it down onto the skeleton and cleaves it in half, and it crumbles to bone dust.
Nice.
So take that one
How
off.
much damage did he do?
2 on a D10 plus 4. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That's pretty sick.
Yep. All right. So after that,
Sorry, you said 2 on a D10 plus 4?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. After a lock, it comes to Kezra. So Kezra, you crawled your way to the other side of that 10-foot opening that the skeletons are in.
Yes, I did. I am... Ketra is going to move... I think right here. And he holds out his hand. And fire engulfs it in a 15-foot cone. All 3 of these skeletons as I cast Burning Hands. And they all roll reflex saves.
Okay. These are just the regular skeleton guards, right? They didn't get the...
Let's see, 5, 10... Let's be 5, 10... I guess it does get him.
Okay.
It will get all 4, so it'll get the Hell Knight skeleton as well.
Gotcha. All right. Reflex save for first skeleton.
It's dicey where... it's really close. Looks like it hits him.
Is it?
Or maybe not.
15
It's diagonally. It's a 15-foot cone.
So
I feel like it
10, 15, 20. Looks like it just barely misses.
I think,
All right, so
just the
it
skeletons.
It sort of just caresses his face. The first one got a 19.
He passes.
Next one got an 18.
Just passes.
Next one got a 26.
God damn, they all passed. Shit, man.
What about...
Well, that sucks.
Okay. That wasn't a half damage one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Burning Hand is the saver suck.
Oh, man. All right.
What happened to the skeleton that was directly in front of Benson?
Killed it.
Yeah.
A lot killed it.
Yeah, a lot came up and killed it, and then Kezra took its place.
Well, I was expecting that to kill some of them. I'm in a lot of trouble.
You look like you might be in trouble. Yeah.
This has never happened before.
I expected some of them to die.
Yeah.
I guess skeletons probably do a good reflex. They're fast.
Yeah. They're pretty quick on their bones.
No meat to hold them down.
Yeah, right. After Kezra, it goes to Elkwood.
Okay, Elk is kind of really out of his element at this one.
Save me.
Oh, yeah.
Send in your dog as a meat shield, please.
So he's going to analyze the situation real fast. He's just like... He is unsure, of what to actually do, because he's used to, fighting flesh bags, it's...
Yeah.
But he's just going to look at the one in front of Kezra. That one right there.
So the one directly to the right of Kezra, or the one...
That one. Yeah.
Okay,
And he's
so-
going to use Hunt Prey on that one.
Okay, so Elk finds one that's directly in front of the Hell Knight skeleton, and he hunts prey on it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
And he only uses 2 actions to use Hunted Aim
All right.
to hopefully hit this thing square in the forehead.
Okay.
So does Hunted Aim,
It gives me a +2 to attack, as well as gets rid of any
Concealment.
concealment.
Got it.
That's awesome.
That's why.
Wow.
Look how many people are in
Yeah.
It's
You're
so many people.
zeroing in on this
Yeah,
target.
it's like going past someone's head.
Well, it's not cover. It's not cover. It's concealment.
Yeah. Concealment and cover are different.
You wouldn't have to roll
they
the.
are.
You wouldn't have to roll the miss.
But the
chance.
+2 is still...
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus two
Yeah,
is
that's
still
what I
solid,
want.
yeah.
And rolls. Oh, God. Actually, that's an 17.
17 does hit the skeleton.
Nice damage.
And precision.
Please kill this thing.
I can try. Got you, bag of bones. Ooh. 10 damage.
All right, so you get it right in the eye, and it cracks out the backside of his head, and it dies.
Nice. That one, yes.
Well
right.
done.
And I mean, it was piercing damage. I don't know.
I took.
Oh, you
I
redid that.
Yeah,
Okay. That's awesome.
I did that, and you still took it out. Yeah,
Beautiful.
it was a nice shot.
So I got you, Casserole.
All right, after Elkwood, it comes to the skeleton's turns.
Never mind.
At least there's one less.
The skeletal Hell Knight opens his mouth, and he begins to speak in what sounds like infernal. And the other skeletons begin to move in a manner you don't think you've seen as they take tactical maneuvers to flank Kezra.
Oh. Kezra, no.
This might be bad.
I got you, buddy.
I just showed the party my death face.
That is a 16 for the first attack.
Yep. Also not full health.
Which one is swinging at him?
You're in range of all of them.
Is this one swinging?
Not the one on the
No,
opposite
so
side of you.
it's going to be northeast and then south skeleton
So
in
this
that
guy
order.
first.
Retributive strike.
All right, so 4 damage total.
It negates 4.
So it negates 4. So you don't take any from that.
Whoop whoop. Natural 1.
Oh no! Oh man. Yeah, but you negated all the damage from that attack. So
Benson's still
that's
sad.
pretty cool though. Second attack coming out. 15.
Just hits.
That is 6 damage.
This is so bad.
This is very bad.
Okay.
Eastern skeleton swinging his scimitar. That is a 17.
Yep.
3 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. That is a 15.
Just hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
South side skeleton. 25.
Critical hit. I was really expecting that burning hands to kill them. All 3 of those.
I get what I know.
So you pulled an Adalar, is what you're saying.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
It's not a named skeleton, is it?
No, it's not a name skeleton.
Jeez.
6 damage.
Okay.
Thank
What a
God.
crit.
He rolled low. Thank
Yeah, that was the one on the
Still
die.
up.
Ooh.
And that last one misses.
Great.
You're
still outstanding.
The skeletal Hell Knight is going to take a step forward.
Oh.
One step or all the way up?
A step.
That's what's on.
And he has reach.
No, he's got a halberd.
He's got a halberd.
Oh God.
Natural 1.
18 on the die, actually.
That's a crit.
I'm down.
So 29.
That's a crit.
29 damage?
No, 29 to hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it hits. It's a critical hit.
All right.
And he's named.
Name skeleton?
It's not named. I'm not going to say it's named.
Okay.
Its stat block literally says skeletal Hell Knight.
I mean, I'm sure its double damage will be quite awful. I'm down. I had 1 health.
You take 18 points of damage.
Does that kill him?
How does massive damage work?
You have to take double your max. It's
No, okay.
it's
Oh,
not-
fine.
it's not
Yeah, I'm
fair.
down.
God.
So your
okay.
wound.
So it's just down.
Yeah. But you have
dying one.
Dying one, right?
Can you make a will save if you're unconscious?
What?
Can I make it if I'm unconscious?
Yeah, that's a question.
Like, is it a mind affecting thing that I would need to be conscious to be affected by? Like, could this affect me unconscious?
No, it's mental. So no. So since you were
I'm just unconscious.
yeah.
Okay.
So as he goes down, the halberd comes up and just slashes Kezra in the stomach, gashing it open. Oh, he's still alive. You can still see his lungs pulsating.
What, the Hell Knight?
No, Kezra.
Oh, Kezra.
Yeah, Kezra's lungs are still
Right.
working. You can see him. You can see him still alive. It's Adelar, it's your turn.
This is a roller coaster of emotion.
So, Adelar has never been faced with the undead. Both times that he has faced the undead so far, he has rolled terrible initiative, and that's because he's terrified. He has lived his entire life. Well, I mean, he was, raised in Cheliac, so, demons and stuff like that, but he didn't, have face-to-face interaction with the undead. So right now, he is scared beyond belief. But he draws inward, and he says a prayer to Abadar. And he says, Abadar, you are the god of law. Show them the order. Bring balance to the situation. And a light begins in Adelar's chest and starts to emanate throughout the whole room. And Jake, your skellies need to roll me a fortitude save.
They're pretty bad at that.
Ah, dang it. And Kelly, you get 3 health.
5 for the first one.
Yes, fail.
22 for the second.
Pass.
All right, that was a natural 20. So
Oh.
4 for the southern skeleton,
Fail.
and the Hell Knight skeleton.
This heat.
19.
Pass.
Pass. All right, so just the north skeleton and the south skeleton are going to take this damage then.
They don't take that. I guess not.
Yeah, so that's 3 damage of good.
So the north and south skeletons break into dust.
So
Nice.
Yes.
this one and this one.
As a golden light erupts from Adelar, the skeletons just seem to just disappear.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Excellent round from Adelar there. Benson, it is your turn.
I've got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Can I charge using 2 actions, charge and cast a spell?
So sudden charge is a thing that barbarians can get. Charge is not a thing anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's There's nothing in the rules about charging anymore. Barbarians can get sudden charge. They use 2 actions to make 2 strides and then get an attack off at the end of it. But there's no basic charge anymore. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to look back at a lock with a free action to get the sorcerer out. And then I will move forward to the undead Hell Knight. And for the first time, Benson's eyes glow with light, and he casts Zeal. And he will swing. I'm going to get a 1. 18.
18 to hit the Skeletal Skull Knight. Skeletal Hell Knight.
The help.
That is a miss.
All right, I'll swing one more time. No.
So you go up with your shining sword and you bring it down, and the Skeletal Hell Knight has some years behind that halberd, and he just blocks it. I do have a question. Did you walk past the skeleton that's in front of Kezra? You went around. Okay, got it. All right. Just a question.
I'm so sad.
So Alak, when you tell him to do that, he looks hesitant he's frozen in fear almost. And you can see that he's almost about to cry as he sees one of his brethren has been brought back and desecrated. And he's just I've got to do it. I've got to help him. And he goes up and he grabs Kezra and he drags him back into right in front of the sepulcher.
Okay.
And then he just stands over you and he's just taking a defensive position. Kezra, it is your turn.
Kezra will stand up with his first action. He feels like shit. Man, I really wanted to hit them with burning hands.
I know you did.
We all did.
I really wanted to hit with zeal.
I'm going to cast Electric Arc on the two of them, so they both have to roll reflex saves.
All right.
Keep it safe for now.
Yep. Skelly, not the ball Skelly, is going to go ahead and reflex for 24.
Jesus, yeah, they're fine.
And then the Hell Knight Skelly. Ooh, 7 on the die. That is definitely a fail.
Okay, so he will take some electricity damage. And is that... wait, hold on. Okay, no, wrong spell.
Okay.
Max damage.
Nice.
7 electricity damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
wow, very nice. Very nice. Okay. That was good. All right, after Kezar, it comes back to Elkwood.
All right, Elk is satisfied that the shot actually shattered the skeleton like that.
Yeah, you didn't expect it to do that.
No,
but
he
hit,
did not. He was
hit
like-
true.
Hit very true.
Is he still standing?
Yes, yeah, he's still up. There's the one left, yeah.
So Elk is going to actually this time hunt prey on the head.
On the Hell Knight?
Yes.
Skeletal Hell Knight?
And he's going to take a shot. And 16 on the die.
Oh, yeah, that should hit.
That'd be a 24.
Yeah, that hits, yeah.
Okay. And since he hunted prey, that's going to be... no. 7. Almost max damage.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
13 points of damage.
Ooh,
Piercing damage.
Very
But,
nice.
Yes. And he's, with his remaining action, he's going to tell Skolt to attack the remaining one and
Got it.
send him up 40 feet. Can he make that?
So let's see. So this is 10.
I know, he's running through a bunch of people's legs.
You're like, what's that?
Yeah.
5, 35, 40.
He doesn't.
Do you want him to put him up in melee, or?
Yeah,
I was trying to get that, but if I would want the creature to have to move to him.
Okay, so right before.
Okay, so Skull runs up and stands 5 feet away from the lesser skeleton.
Yes.
Got it.
Taking point in front of Kezra.
Yep. All right, after Elkwood, it is the Skelly's turn. Okay, so the skeletons are going to continue with their tactical maneuvers. The smaller skeleton is going to jump behind Benson, so he's going to take 2 steps and get right behind. A lock is actually going to swing out and get an attack of opportunity on that one, though.
Oh, fighters! Ooh.
Yep.
Now we know what he is.
I think I said that a while ago.
Maybe.
Only a 7 on the die. He does not do it. Oh, wait. Actually. No, that does hit. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah.
What?
Wow. Yeah. Well, he's got a whole plus 10 with his...
Yeah.
with that weapon.
5.
All right, yeah, so... if he... Even minimum crushes it. So as the skeleton goes up and tries to get behind Benson, Alak just swings his halberd wide and just cuts the skeleton in half, and it crumbles.
Nice.
So, Adelar seeing the skeleton crumble, he calls out to Benson and says, "Benson, wait for Abadar's blessing."
You can see as Benson took that out, and
Alak. Alak took it out?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
You turn to look at Adelar, and you can see Alak is he's like torn inside, and he just looks at you and he goes, "Destroy it, bring it down." But it is still the Skeletal Hell Knight's turn.
Come on.
First attack on Benson. That is an 11 on the die for 22.
Yes, that hits. Raise my shield, though.
Yikes.
Oh, so that means you take the half damage. Yeah.
7 points of damage,
All right.
and make me a will save.
That. Wow.
20.
20.
If you say that's not enough, I'm going to flip this table.
You feel fine. You felt like nails were almost driving into your mind.
Oh, wow.
Second attack. 5 on the die. I'm pretty sure that's a miss. Last attack. 18 on the die. 8. Last one's a miss as well.
Right.
After he gets that hit off, it comes back up to... goes to Adelar.
Okay, so with one action, Adelar prays to Abadar and says, Abadar, give Benson guidance on his next strike. And he casts guidance. Make that attack.
Yep.
And then with the next 2 actions, he says, Abadar, take him down. And he casts heal on the Hell Knight.
Yes.
All right.
Roll me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. All right. Fortitude's not...
Will he take half damage if...
He'll take no damage if he
Yeah, I'll take no damage.
It's a gamble.
roll
His
back.
fortitude's pretty good. 3 on the die, though, for
Nice.
12.
Nice.
Okay.
Get up.
Oh my gosh. Three
Wait,
good
it was a 2 action, right?
Yeah, 2 action.
So,
So plus 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
11 points of good damage.
Adelar points his hand out, and a wave of golden light comes and strikes through. The Hell Knight raises his skeletal face up and screams, and collapses. It has died.
Nice. Again. Oh, wonderful. Oh my god. Truly wonderful.
Yes.
Benson is about to strike, and it just dissolves. And then he just puts his sword away.
So as the skeleton is slowly disintegrating before his eyes, Adelar drops to his knees. You can see he's visibly shaking from what he just experienced. And you just hear him murmur to himself, Abadar be praised. Abadar be praised.
I think we won this day for Abadar, it would seem. I am immediately looking at the Hell Knight's armor.
The Hell Knight armor. So it has... Let's see. It had a half plate.
Okay. I'll take that.
Okay.
Now. And his polearm?
It's a really nice looking halberd.
can I detect magic on it?
You detect magic on it.
Okay.
Can I read aura on it?
Yes.
You can tell. So you'll tell me the school of magic.
The School of Magic. This might just be transmutation. It's a +1 halberd.
Oh.
Do you have the? Can you get the tradition from it? Okay, +1. +1.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah. So.
It doesn't say anything like that, so it's just a +1. So that's why I'm thinking it's probably just like arcane, because that's what most enchanting is done with anyway.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a +1 halberd.
Fuck. I think they're martial weapons. I can't use it.
I believe so.
That's unfortunate. That's a really good weapon. None of us can use it.
So, after Kezra identifies the weapon, Adelar walks up to Kezra and says, Kezra, may I have that?
Of course, my friend. It's your kill, after all.
Never mind.
He takes the halberd in hand, kind of like like awkwardly fumbles with it. And you can see a slight grin on his face, and he whispers to himself, "I think I might find use for this one day."
Sweet.
I think we've explored enough for the day.
Elk is actually looking. He's on call Sculpt back to inside, but he's going to. I mean, he definitely agrees with taking rest after this, but he wants to take a look at these. These were sarcophagi.
Yeah. So in the room that you guys walked into at first, before you rounded the corner to see all the skeletons.
Also, sorry, and that should be open for us too, because we.
So there's a doorway to directly to the south when you walked into the room with the skeletons, but you can only see a wall at the end of it. You'd have to go in order to see more of it. So, so you can see that it kind of turns left or turns east and then kind of goes down, but you can't see past the corner there. Which of these did you want to look at? Because there are 4 sarcophaguses.
Starting.
So if I swing my detect magic cone on them, are they all magic?
Yeah, they all have magic in them.
How is this the first fucking room in this basement? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, do you think from that book that we found that these are the 4 they were the founders, right? Or not the founders?
They were just prominent members.
Yeah,
so
these are 4 prominent members.
Is there
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Elkwood, I think you are onto something. I think these might be the very ones we read about.
Is there anything left of the skeleton? Is like the skull intact or something?
No, I'm going to say it was obliterated.
I mean, Abadar be praised, am I right, guys?
Well, I'm going to take a piece of the armor that I have no need for.
Okay.
And I will just set it on one of the sepulchers and... Well, hopefully you have rest now, friend.
Okay. As you walk over to the sepulcher, a lock is sitting on the floor.
You look shaken.
What have these people done to my ancestors and the valiant Hell Knights that's once rested here? What have they done to this place? He punches a wall. He's just pissed.
Save your rage. We'll have more use of it later.
I'm going to find whoever did this, and I hope that they rot. I hope Asmodeus takes them for eternity and burns them.
So, Benson, as soon as he mentions Asmodeus, obviously is not very keen on it.
You sort of wince.
Benson has a very strange understanding of how he feels. Just sympathy is in Benson's face, and he put a hand on a lock and goes, "Well, then I hope I'm still around to help you get that vengeance, friend."
Yes, I appreciate your soul being here. I don't know if I could have brought myself to fight my brother in his, even in the state that they were in.
Alak,
Yes,
as you just saw the power of Abadar, he seeks to bring law where there is chaos. I can promise you that where there is disorder and anarchy, I will be by your side.
I did not expect to befriend a worshipper of Abadar. I've only met a few, and most of them are tax collectors. But I appreciate you all being here. It has filled me with strength and renewal for having friends like you around.
Alak, you might want to head back to the main hallway. And then I look at the sarcophagus.
So as you look at them, he just sees you guys eyeing him up, and he just goes, Just don't desecrate the bodies.
They will be left in peace.
Yes, much as it pains me to disturb these tombs, I understand any magical treasures you find here will help your cause. And he walks out, he just doesn't want to see it.
Alak will remember that.
Kazra, if I push one of these off, do you think something's going to jump out at us?
No, I think we're safe. But I can be ready if you'd like.
Might as well. And I will push the first...
So you're going left to right or right to left?
We'll go left to right.
Yeah.
So that one. Okay, so you open that one.
South to north, if you will.
South to north. So you open it up. On the front of it, it said Zera Dalphine. Next to her skeleton looks to be bracers of some kind.
Do we remember what the magic items did? Did we read about them?
Yes, they were bracers of missile deflection.
Yes.
Well,
Nice.
Benson, if I remember correctly, I think these braces would be of great use to you.
So we know what they are, right?
Yeah, you remember reading in the book that had the records of what they were interred with. So yeah,
I think you're right. Frankly, they would have been useful a few rooms ago.
as bracers of junk deflection.
Oh wait, are they specifically for like magic missiles?
No, a missile is a projectile. Yeah, so it would have worked. Yeah.
So did it say explicitly what the bracers did? Or we have to figure that out.
So it gives you a bonus to AC versus ranged attacks. Kelly's looking it up right now, I think. Maybe. Well, while he's looking that up, you guys want to look at the next one?
Yes.
All right, go to the next one. The second one, it says Master of Blades Renton Vaselli. You open it up, and you find what looks like a small bauble. It looks like a small round stone with a feather on it. You know that just from reading it was called a feather stepstone.
You're just going to have to tell us what these are.
All right, got it.
Yeah, this could take some time.
Got it. All right, so I'll go back to the bracers of a missile deflection first. All right, so these bracers are made from plates of durable mithril and gleam like the summer sun. So it's a trigger to interact with it. Frequency is once per day. The trigger is a ranged weapon attack hits you, but doesn't critically hit. Requirements are you need to be aware of the attack and not flat-footed and blah blah blah. Right. The effect is the bracers send the missile off course. You get a +2 circumstance bonus to AC against the triggering attack. If this would cause the attack to be a failure, the attack misses you. So once per day, you get to just ding.
I like that.
Once per day, you can just deflect a missile.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So the first two that we got were
So that was
missile deflection.
So yeah. So
Let's read out all four of them, then we'll divvy out who gets what.
The feather stepstone. It's a talisman. This stone, usually shaped as a cabocon.
Huh.
Cabocon. I don't know what the word is.
Spell it.
Cabocon. Cabocon.
Cabocon.
Once he tells me what it is, I'll cut this out. Read it correctly.
It's a new con.
Okay. From Middle French, cabochon means head, is a gemstone which has been shaped and polished as opposed to faceted. The resulting form is usually a convex obverse with a flat reverse. What?
Just go to images.
Yeah. All right. I'll just keep reading. The stone is usually shaped as a cabochon.
It's like a rounded oval stone. That's all.
Oh.
That's weird. I'll leave all that in since we're stupid. Gerp. This stone is usually shaped as a cabochon, and is a small chunk of amber with a bit of feather or flying insect caught within it. When you activate the stone, you ignore the effects of any difficult terrain and greater difficult terrain you move through until the end of your turn.
So it's basically my agile feat spell.
Right.
So I don't need it.
Is it an interact to use?
It's a talisman. No, it is a free action and vision. So the trigger is use stride or step. Requirements, you have to be an expert in acrobatics.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
pretty intense.
You said that it was a talisman, right?
Yeah, it's a talisman. Yeah.
So that means one.
One-time use.
Oh,
Are you an expert in acrobatics?
that's.
I don't think.
I don't think not yet.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think
Level
so.
3 is the earliest you can become an expert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trained. Not,
Unless you're a
not
fighter.
an expert.
Unless you're a
Maybe
fighter.
maybe 4 or fighter.
Yeah, unless you're a fighter and you're hitting things with a melee weapon.
I mean, my acrobatics is good, but it's just trained.
Yeah, just trained. The next one, when you open that up, the name on that was Paravacar Yanesta. This was the monkey pin. This small brass pin is in the shape of a monkey climbing a tree. When you activate this talisman, use a climb action. If you succeed, you move your full speed during the climb. If you roll a critical failure, you get a regular failure instead.
I think Adelar is quite interested in him.
So the requirement is you have to be trained in athletics.
I am not, so I will not be taking that.
Okay, so that's probably a Benson thing then.
Yeah.
Or me.
Yeah.
Benson
No,
has,
Kezra can have it.
Well, let's find out what the fourth thing is, too.
Yeah.
That was that a talisman?
That was a talisman as well, yeah.
So one use.
And the last one, as you open it up, it was Paralictor Lorine Sinel. And this was the one that you had identified earlier, and this is the doubling rings.
Which none of us can use.
Benson speaks up.
What do the doubling rings do again?
That was the one that if you have a rune in the hand with the gold ring, it duplicates the rune into the weapon in the other hand with the iron ring.
You always have two of one weapon. Doesn't matter
Pretty
what
much, yeah.
weapon it is.
But
I show great interest in this particular artifact, and I would appreciate it greatly if I could hold on to it for now.
I would appreciate the bracers.
I think if you took that, that would clear our debts, Benson, so I am definitely for you having
there's
it.
deceit.
And I give Kezra the bracers.
All right.
So I'll take the feather stepstone since I no, the monkey pin, right, is the one that you had to be trained, or who's getting?
The monkey pin, you need to be trained in athletics.
The feather step, you have to be expert in.
Oh yeah,
And acrobatics, yeah.
So none of us
None of us
would
can
be.
really
Were there
do
any
that.
prerequisites for the bracers?
Nah. No requisites. Yeah. The only thing it says you need to be aware of the attack and not flat-footed.
Right, yeah.
So,
Okay.
which it isn't hard to do. It's not hard to manage that. Just don't get flanked and always make your perception check.
So I guess-
Easy.
So, do we wish to go back to town, or are we just going to camp out?
I think I would be fine camping out another night.
Yes. Sounds good. But that one room is very appealing. It's like right there.
I have a little bit of Abadar's blessing left for the day.
We have some things that we could sell off if we head back to town.
That is very true, Benson.
How many potions do we have?
I've consumed 2 healing potions,
I know I have one.
I still have.
so I have 1 left.
I have one.
So what do you do?
How?
I need a healing from Abadar, if you will.
Oh, that's right. You kind of beaten and bruised there.
Yes.
So I will...
He's still holding his gut in.
Yeah. I did a healing potion, but I got 2 from it.
Oh,
so
gosh. All right, so I'm going to do the 2-action channel, or 2-action heal so that I can get you a little bonus.
All right. If I get healed up a little bit, I don't mind exploring another
max?
room
Oh,
or
wait,
2.
or is that minimum?
We can maybe go through one more.
Oh, no,
combat.
that's max. So I heal you for 18.
Wow.
That's awesome. I was like, what's this little fox head? I'm like, oh, wait, I know what that is.
T.
So you should be bright as rain.
Almost, yeah.
All right. All right, so that means I'm out of heal spells, so
Oh boy.
I'm definitely all for going back to town.
All right. So you guys are going to go back up, right? You're going to go back up and camp.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to town.
Oh, you're going to go back to town.
Yeah, we're gonna go back
Right.
to town.
Because we're pretty drained. We got a lot of goodies that we
Yeah.
want to probably sell.
Okay, all right. So
I'd love to use your bed again, there, Benson.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
I think you could have cooked us all dinner, right?
No.
You can cook dinner?
No. So are we assuming that we are heading back?
yeah, so you guys are heading back. So
I composed 2 letters on the way back.
yeah, I mean it takes 2 hours. You could probably do that in town as well. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys will probably be in town.
Gonna write a letter on a horse.
Oh,
I'm asking if I could try.
ink and quill just
Coincidentally, Kezra writes a letter as well.
Interesting.
I've got a shield.
When he gets back to town, I'm not going to ride on a horse.
Yeah, I'll do it when I get back.
As you guys are packing everything up, Alak is kneeling down next to his horse. He parked his horse somewhere else, and he brings it over. And he kneels down with he takes his helmet off, and he puts the halberd down, and he just begins to pray. And you just hear the words you'd never thought you would hear. Asmodeus, thank you. Thank you for giving me the strength, but I need more. I think what I need to thank you for is not only the strength to go through, but thank you for these friends.
Oh.
And I'll see you guys next time.
That's a really nice ending.
He's so happy.
Besides the point that he's thanking Asmodeus, but you know.
So confused by that.